The whole cosmos or the universe is contained in 24 tattvas according to Vedanta. What are these 24 tattvas? They are Prakriti, Buddhi or Mahat, Ahankara, Manas, Pancha Gyanendriyas, Pancha Karmendriyas, Pancha Tanmatras and Pancha Mahabhutas. Let's see each of them one by one. Namaste everyone, welcome back to Zesty Nimbu. This is Sri Rekha. Today we'll be talking about these 24 tattvas. Tattvas means principles or categories. First of the tattvas is Prakriti. Prakriti is the feminine, the Maya, and because it is the first, it is also called Pradhana. From Prakriti comes the second tattva, which is Mahat or Buddhi, which is the intellect. Intellect of Prakriti is Mahat. From Mahat comes the third tattva, which is Ahankara, ego or self-consciousness. Ahankara itself divides into two. The first is the sentient cosmos, which is the life of man, and the second is the insentient cosmos or the inorganic part of cosmos. So in the sentient cosmos or the organic, the life of man, the first is Manas, mind. The second part are the Pancha Gyanendriyas, and next the third part are the Pancha Karmendriyas. And in the insentient cosmos, the first part are the Pancha Tanmatras and the second part are the Pancha Mahabhutas. Now let's look at what are the Pancha Gyanendriyas. The Pancha Gyanendriyas are the 5 sense organs with which a man gets to know his outside world. So what are the Pancha Gyanendriyas? The Pancha Gyanendriyas are first Chakshu, which is the eye, Twak, which is the skin, Shrotra, which is the ear, Ghrana, which is the nose, and Rasana, which is the tongue. These are the Pancha Gyanendriyas. And what are the Pancha Karmendriyas? Pancha Karmendriyas are basically the organs of action. These are the organs with which the man does his actions. That is why they are called Karmendriyas. What are these Pancha Karmendriyas? The first one is Upastha, which are the reproductory organs or genitalia. The second is Payu, which are the excretory organs. The third is Pada, which is feet. Fourth is Pani, which is hand, and fifth is Vak, which is speech. These are the Pancha Karmendriyas. Now let's come to the insentient cosmos. Ahankara gets divided into the second part, which is the insentient cosmos. The insentient cosmos consists of Pancha Tanmatras and Pancha Mahabhutas. Pancha Tanmatras are the ashrayas or the support structure of the Gyanendriyas. The Pancha Tanmatras are also the 5 subtle elements. What are these Pancha Tanmatras? They are Shabda, which is sound, Sparsha, which is touch, Rupa, which is form, Rasa, taste, and Gandha, which is smell. These are the 5 subtle elements. And now the last grouping is the Pancha Mahabhutas. What are the Pancha Mahabhutas? They are the 5 great elements. The Pancha Mahabhutas or the great elements are first Prithvi, which is earth, second Jala, which is water, third Tejas or fire, fourth Vayu or air, and fifth Akash, which is ether. In India, we have 5 great temples of Lord Shiva dedicated to these Pancha Mahabhutas. For the Prithvi Linga, we have Ekambareshwara Swami temple in Tamil Nadu, in Kanchipuram. I have done a video about Ekambareshwara Swami temple when I went on a road trip to that particular part of the country. So you could go ahead and look at that video. I'll link it up above. The second element is the Jalalingam, which is Jambukeshwara, again in Tamil Nadu. Jambukeshwar temple, which is a Shivalinga dedicated to the water element. It is there in Tamil Nadu as well. The third is fire element, Tejas, Agni. Agni Lingam is there in Arunachalam, which is also in Tamil Nadu. It is Arunachaleshwara. The fourth is the air element, Vayu. The Vayu Lingam is in Srikalahasti, which is in Andhra Pradesh, nearby Tirupati. Whenever you go to Tirupati, you can go ahead and visit Srikalahasti as well. I have done a video on Tirupati. You can go ahead and check it out, that video as well. I'll link it up above. And the fifth element is ether, Akashalingam, which is Chidambaram. That is also in Tamil Nadu. So the Pancha Mahabhutas, the Shiva temples dedicated to these Pancha Mahabhutas, 4 of them are in Tamil Nadu and 1 is in Andhra Pradesh. All of them are in the southern part of India. These are the 24 tattvas, but there is one more tattva which is called Purusha. So according to Vedanta, the Purusha is the masculine and Prakriti is the feminine. Purusha is the Atman, Prakriti is the Maya. So according to Vedanta, the Ishvara or Parabrahman unites Prakriti and Purusha. So there are 25 tattvas: Purusha, Prakriti, Buddhi or Mahat, Manas, Ahankara, Pancha Karmendriyas, Pancha Jnanendriyas, Pancha Tanmatras and Pancha Mahabhutas. So these are the 25 tattvas mentioned in Vedanta, and these are contained in the whole cosmos or the whole universe. So did you like this video today? I hope you have liked it. If you have liked it, give a like, and if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. The question for the day: how many of you have visited the Panchabhutas? I have visited Srikalahasti, I have visited Jambukeshwaram, which is the Jalalingam, Srikalahasti the Vayulingam, Kanchipuram, which is Ekambareshwara, which is the Prithvilingam. So I visited 3. I haven't visited Chidambaram and Arunachalam. So how many of you have visited these Panchamahabhutas? So do mention this in the comment section. I look forward to seeing all your comments. So let's continue with our Rishi of the Week series. For this week, let's learn about Shukracharya. So I would like you all to put in the comments whatever you know about Shukracharya. So I'll see you in the next video. And until then, do follow me on all the social media handles. I look forward to seeing a lot of comments from your end. So see you in the next video. Namaste.